Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Enderal.
Much to do, so little time.
I'm Colonel RPG, as usual, and I'm very happy to have you here with me in the Myra Tower, in also the biggest of the forests. The, what's it called? The Red Forest or the Orange Forest? What is it called? Golden Frost, that's the one. And we're going northeast, because we're going over there to get the Pyrean Crystal Cube. This game has a lot of MacGuffins, doesn't it? That's what that is. That's a MacGuffin. And how do I get up there, though? Is it through there? I think it might be. No, we haven't been here before, but this area will probably be full of enemies again, because they respawn. Now, I don't know if I'm going the right direction. I have the impression I am. Yes, I am. Good. And we shouldn't actually take too long to get there, unless, of course, we find some really nasty enemies on the way. And hopefully we do, because that will make the journey interesting. So last episode we went to see a ship. People are very... I wonder why, but people are very reluctant to call it a ship. And it's obviously a ship. It just has a balloon on top, and it's like the people, oh no, it has a balloon on top. Obviously it mustn't be a ship. It's like if I put a balloon on top of myself, I suddenly am not myself. Anyway, what I mean by that is that it might be foreshadowing that it will be used for something else, like a time machine, because those guys had polychromia, or I don't know what it's called actually. What it's called? They had eyes of different color, so probably a time machine. And that's how I know. Don't ask me how I know. I know it's a thing. Let's get some bread up in here, because I am really injured and I like eating instead of potions. Oh, we're not... Are we... Is it... That's good. Okay. Remember when we came here? I don't know where we're going, but this is not the place. It's far away still. Let's go. Yeah, all the green, and up there when the game crashed. I remember the crash more... Well, I remember the level as well. And that dungeon that connects to another place as well. Yeah, it's a very memorable part of the game, I would say. I think there were Bone Reapers around here. Nope, they just lost souls. Hi, you're dead. Sneak attack. I don't know how I did that. What's that? Decayed lost one. Nope, it's a glowing ghoul. That's what it is. Doesn't it look like one from Fallout 3? Oh, plastic skeleton! I must have commented on the plastic skeleton, because I always do. Okay. Is this the way? It is the way. I keep getting turned around. Yeah, we explored all this already. There's another one. Nope, that's more than another one. Elemental ghost, of course. Pretty bad, actually. Okay. Whew. Get out of there. Get out of there. Super nasty. Okay, I think we're gonna be alright. There we go. No loot for me, but I'm fine with that. I get the bone meal, that's all I need, really, in life. This is not a door. Okay. Really nasty. I wonder what the real name of a ghost elemental is, or elemental ghost, or whatever that is. Is it an air elemental? I think it might be. Like the soil is the earth, and the flame is the fire. And the crystal is... I don't really know what the crystal would be. I have no idea. Okay, so we're still healing. I think in terms of healing, we're in a good condition. This is where we found... Oh, interesting. We've been going to a lot of places where we find special enemies, or we found special enemies. Remember... That's a kill. Remember the, is it a kill? It is not. An elemental wolf, that's right. It's just a fire wolf. There we go. Crap. I got bread. It's fine. Yeah, but we found like a huge giant in here. Are you coming? Good for you. I'd rather avoid the damage. Got some juniper over there. You always want the juniper. And the salts, yeah, I can leave with that. Huh. Is it down in the beach? I remember there being a beach. I thought this was where we found the first, it's quite remote, the first invasion of the Naramis. Or, is it Naramis? I think so. But then again, I might be mistaken about what we actually found in here. As it turns out, it's not here. It's inside something. Let's see what I can do over there. I think I did exactly the same thing before. Nice. So, Sunborn one. That's what I remember. There we go. Nice. Yeah, there's... Ooh, okay. Give me, mana. Please don't... I thought I was falling. Okay. Okay, some salt. Good. Is there anybody else around? I would say there's none. Okay, let's go in. Old Starling Workshop. Now, the last place that we've been to when we were collecting these materials, we had been there already before. But this one we haven't. And it looks really great. Holy crap. It looks more important than the place that we're going to. Didn't they call this... Okay. I didn't know what you were. Oh, that might be a bad thing. There's somebody to my right as well. Yeah, there's many bad things here. Okay, let's try and kill you first. Okay, it's sneak attacks, which is great. It's giving me two soundtracks at the same time, which makes me think one of them is diegetic. Which means in the world. Oh, I'm still in combat. Okay, so these things are all empty. The water seems to be going strong here. Oh, I see you, little guy. Yeah, it does blow up. Okay. This thing makes the noisiest of noises. I hope I'm not breaking anything by destroying those. Okay. This is a janky fluorescent light that doesn't light up, I think, interspersed with the little electricity sounds. And it's super hard to know what the heck's going on because it sounds so familiar. So you're like looking for the lamp, but nope, it's just this that's making that sound. Soul gem pieces. We had some of those. Oh, Pyrean crystal cube. Did anybody spawn around me? Because that's what I'm used to, unfortunately. Because it really doesn't make much sense. Spawning is a very gamey thing, isn't it? But I think we're good. Okay, so we have a scroll. And I can put down scroll, teleport. Well, I can just write teleport, can't I? That's the one. To what? Kurmai's cave? I suppose that's the one. I wouldn't really know. Teleport. Let's find out. I can look up and down, but I can't look left and right when I'm in this animation. Now I can. And now, of course, I must levitate a little bit. Whee! I think. Because I don't know if this is... I don't know. I don't remember the name. He never said his name. Did he? I just don't remember the name. So, this looks familiar. I think we're in the right spot. Maybe not in the right place, but in the right spot nonetheless. We never went down there. I'm sneaking. I shouldn't be. Do I have slow fall? Fall. Nope. Maybe there's another word, but I should have maybe written slow instead of instead of fall. But yeah, I don't remember seeing it. I don't know that it is a skill either in Skyrim. Slow fall. It is in Oblivion, I think. Just levitation is not. But I don't know. I might be mistaken on that as well. But here we are. Ooh, they're having a chat about things. I don't know the other one.
Well, any luck?
Yes. Is it true that you built the entire ship all on your own?
He does have help, but indeed, according to your standards, he did it on his own. You know, many things become possible when one uses brains instead of muscles.
According to my standards. You were right about the cube. It was in the old room.
Ah, he thought so. Very good work. Your reputation is well deserved.
What do you think about the cycle? You want to find the Star City, but what's the use if the cleansing is imminent?
Well, you know, according to the prophecies, the Star City has existed for tens of thousands of years now. In Asatoron's days, in the days of the Pyrians, and even in the days of those who were before them. In other words, if the ancient fathers have survived all that time, they will survive these high ones, as you call them, as well.
If they have survived the cleansing of the Pyrians, it raises the question of why they don't help us. Maybe that's why, but still.
Maybe they already have. The steel machine. This beacon you have built on the Eye of the Gods. Isn't it possible that the Pyrians acquired the schematics from the Ancient Fathers? And even if that's not the case, and the Ancient Fathers simply choose not to intervene, can you really blame them? Look at what mankind has done to the world ever since they've been here. If the Ancient Fathers consciously avoid interfering, they have their reasons. Don't judge them before you have met them.
No, I wasn't. Yeah, you were the one doing the train of thought there, mister. So, you want to seek shelter? Flee from the cleansing?
No. Gertrude and everything you see here is the result of decades of work. Not long ago, there was no threat at all from which he had to flee. What he wants is to fulfill his life's dream, his people's prophecies. That the Starlings one day return to where they came from, to their home. That's all.
Well, tell him I have found the alloys. At least I think so.
Perfect, that's them. Good work.
So that's everything.
Yes, he didn't expect it, but you and your order have been of great assistance indeed. Give him one more day and Gertrude will fly through the heavens like a fairy.
Do you have a bed?
And you should go to the captain's cabin before you leave. Your Grand Master arrived a short while ago, and it seems he wants to talk to you.
Okay, sounds good to me. That's where I need to go. I thought I needed to go elsewhere. He's in here. Okay, let's go. These are very tiny doors. It's for the starlings. They're very tiny. They're not very tiny. They're just normal size. They just like crouching a lot. Always with his back turned on me. A bit of one-note character, isn't he? In that regard, anyway. In terms of positioning. Huh. Anyway, let's have a chat with him.
Prophetess, have you found the missing pieces?
Yes. You said the ship would be ready to fly in a day?
Good. According to Kurmai, your journey will last 2 days. I've instructed him to first head for the Nexus Tower. According to the Starling writings, this is where the Ancient Fathers kept all their knowledge. The heart of the Star City, so to speak. And you will not be traveling on your own. The mercenaries, Sakaresh, Magistra Yaela, and her adjutant will accompany you. I expect you to be back in the temple in 1 week, with knowledge about the Numinas.
Will Ark withstand the siege in the meantime?
As long as Skyrim's barriers are holding, yes. However, we should not rely on them.
On what are you gonna rely on then? We're not. I don't know what he relies on then. Does he have redundancies? I suppose. Maybe. I don't know. Good. Where are the others?
They will be there when the ship leaves. Before you go, however, I suggest you return to Ark to properly equip yourself. Who knows what you will be facing up there?
Nah. Yeah. Interesting. Wait until the ship departs is actually not waiting. It's because this is waiting. Equip yourself, delay the start of the ship. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because I'm as equipped as I will ever be, I think. Because I don't think we're getting any upgrades on the game. Because everything is, what's the word? Level scaled. Which means that I have the equipment for the level. Because, yeah, we've been at this level of equipment for a while. I think the game is only scales up to let me press H. Yeah, we're at 69, nice, and I think it only scales up to about 50. I think that's when we stopped seeing new items. Hey, what's going on? Hey, hey, what? Are you gonna complain about things again? And boy, was that super creepy. Because I clicked E on E on him, I should say, and he immediately stopped. Why did you teleport me up there? Come on.
I just don't see the fucking point.
There's no fucking point. There's no fucking point. You guys,
My damn.
Your damn, indeed. Is it? That's just it. Okay. Well, we did wait and rest, so I suppose
Good.
everybody's here.
And on their way back, the others will be able to steer the ship without you, correct?
Yes, they won't be steering anything, to be precise. Because Gertrude flies on her own as soon as the coordinates have been set. He thanks you, Tielor Aranthiel. Any other Grand Master would have laughed at him, but you have listened instead. Now he will be the first of his people to meet the Ancient Fathers. It is hard to believe that.
I think he's gonna die.
Walk blessed, and all the best for your fight.
Thank you. The others are expecting you. Ah, and there's one more thing. This amulet belonged to my son. I want you to have it. Wear it or not, the choice is yours. Now leave. And do not disappoint me.
Oh, it's the hair dude. Amulet. Did you just say the word amulet? Did he really pronounce it amulet? Ah, it's an amulet. I like the amulet. Now to find it. Equipment. Phew. Class? Jewelry. Okay. I didn't actually see the name. Gold gem amulet. Reduces cooldown of talents. Oh, it says right there. Oh, well, there's nothing new. Hey, your dress is positively shining.
The last passenger has arrived.
Indeed.
That is a pleasure.
Are we gonna do this?
Dila, what did you
Just-
do?
What are you doing here? The heck? Go away.
Look who's here.
Well, that's what I
Come
said.
on if you're ready to start. He's just waiting for your signal.
Can I not tell him that I don't want him with me?
Oh, hey. It's good that you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe it? I mean that we are seriously on board an airship and will soon set out for the lost city of the Starlings.
Eh,
I can't.
it's fine. I've done, honestly, I've done similar or worse in this game. Kind of hard to shock considering what happened over the past few months. Yeah,
You do have a point there.
yeah.
But anyway, let's see if that thing even flies. Who knows?
I don't think it's gonna fly. It's not a flight machine. Also, we're not. Is that the sky? That is the sky, I suppose. Oh, Kalia! Hi!
Saira, it's good to see you.
Why do you not talk? The other jerks did. Well, there you go. We got the whole team assembled. We're the Argonauts now. It's kind of similar, actually.
Welcome aboard. How are things going? Are you ready?
I am, yes.
Well then. All aboard! Then raise the ramp! She's taking off!
It's
And
not ramp.
there we go.
It's a plank, I think. Raise the plank? I'm not sure.
Good. Very good.
And standing up here, just being like, mm-hmm.
This is incredible.
Malphus.
Simply incredible.
You have flying
Fly.
dragons. Okay. Going up. This is flying. I thought it was going to be a time machine. Because he would also explain the whole problems with times and would explain away the reasons why the starlings don't help us. And all the things, as long as they're in a different time dimension. Fade to black. Small area. Oh, look at where we are. Every day like the last, part 5. Speak with Jaspar on the starship's deck. No. Hi.
Well, look who's here. How are you?
I just hope we'll find what we're looking for up here.
We will. I'm positive.
Your
well,
dress is not.
Did you want
anymore.
something in particular, or are you just looking for some company?
The Grandmaster told me that you've been researching the Star People's culture for decades. Why? You're not a starling yourself.
You're right. But on the other hand, do you have to be a mummy in order to dedicate yourself to archaeology? The starlings. I have been fascinated by them since I was a child. You must know, their technology is so powerful that if they wanted to, they could probably conquer the entire civilized world with it. But they don't. And why? Because they all share the same dream instead.
Yeah, but the bit about the archaeology, it's paleoanthropology. Also, what about mummies? You don't have mummies. Do you not have mummies? You don't do mummies? Because are we supposed to take mummy as an ancient thing? Because we're in a fantasy world. There's no such thing as ancient Egypt or all the other cultures that mummified people. So, paleoanthropology is what I mean. Yeah, the dream of fulfilling the old prophecies and returning home, huh?
Exactly. A place without war or hunger, where all are born equal and enjoy the same rights, regardless of their standing in society. And for some reason, this thought has fascinated me as much as the starlings themselves do. Call it a fantasy, but if there is such a place, if it really is like the old legends, we'd be able to learn so much from the ancient fathers. And, well, there it is, the answer to your question. I suppose that this naive hope is the reason for my interest in the Star People's culture.
It is interesting that, at least in, well, that places, idyllic places that where everybody is equal and there is no war and all this sort of stuff, are or not always, but are usually seen as very heavily kept. Gated, I guess, because it's like the very premise of it is like people who live in worlds that treat them badly or just have wars, and then their idyllic place is we go to a place where everybody's cool and we don't have oppression and all that sort of stuff. But only the nice people go there, which means the enemies, the ones that they are at war with, don't go there, which sort of solves the problem, really. Because imagining one where everybody, including your enemies, are there and are all the same, imagining that as idyllic is quite different, isn't it? Although, of course, I'm not sure if it is gate kept here as well, the Starling City. Do you believe that such a society is even possible? Well, by definition, it is, if you're gonna keep it. But let's ask.
Well, that is a good question. I guess we'll have to wait until we find one. Anyway, let us continue our conversation at a later time, shall we? I want to enjoy the night sky. Who knows how many more chances we will have.
You're not going to talk to me more? I had another question. She's not going to talk to me more. No, she is.
We will. I'm positive.
Oh, no. I pressed tab. It's click. Kurmai,
Yes? What do you want?
we've been airborne for more than a day now. About when will we arrive?
It will take some more time. Use it to stretch your legs or to talk to your friends. You will know when it is time.
Sounds right. Well, you have my respect. To be honest, I doubted that this machine would actually be able to fly. I thought it was going to be a time machine.
Yes, he had his doubts too. Yet do not admire him, but rather those
Respect.
who came up with the schematics for this ship. Every single piece of Gertrude is based on the research of hundreds, maybe thousands of brave Starling researchers.
What do you think is waiting for us in the Star City?
Well, peace, hopefully. Forgive him, but he has no better answer.
Yeah, well, I guess that's that. That's a good enough answer, isn't it? A deactivated Starling Spider. Yeah, we've seen some of those. Also, I was trying to look at the other thing because I think there's two
Yes?
things here.
What do you want?
She wants nothing. So yeah, that's gonna be that for today. We're gonna continue talking to these people, but that's gonna be for next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Enderal. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye bye.